Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
My name is Daniel Knight and I'm the CEO and lead developer at Kinetic Games. Originally set out just to make a co-op puzzle game. I didn't really set out to make a horror game or even a ghost hunting game. It just ended up being the perfect fit for what I wanted to do. I had absolutely no kind of real expectations when the game released. I expected to sell maybe 1,000 copies of the game, and I think after maybe a week I'd sold 500,000 copies. Which was completely unexpected. By the end of Christmas, that was 3 months after the release, it sold 6 million copies. So it just completely took off at the start. For about 10 months after the release, I was still on my own, and it got to a point where it was basically just impossible to work on the game and run the company at the same time and do everything else that was needed. So I ended up hiring two people, which was Corey and Ben.
So yeah, back at the beginning of development, there was only 3 of us, and we were all cramped in this little tiny office in Southampton, trying to churn out as much as we could as quickly as possible. The Phasmophobia community are crazy. They're super passionate. They definitely let us know what we're doing right and wrong straight away, and they've inspired us loads in the past. One of the first updates we did, I think it was the first anniversary, we reworked the journal for the game, and some of the designs that the community had uploaded onto Reddit and Discord definitely inspired those designs from our end.
So the community's surprised me in a way where people have kind of stuck around a lot. The retention that we have and the amount of players that are constantly communicating and talking and making friends and partners and wives and husbands even, and the messages that we get through about how big of an impact the game has had is really, really lovely.
I think the Phas community has surprised me in their longevity. Obviously, the game's we're celebrating the 5th anniversary. A load of them have been there since day one, and they're still so into it. It's still fresh, exciting, and how welcoming they are to others. So I think their devotion to the game, their interest in the game, and just their passion for it is super inspiring, because then you can, especially in a role like this, you can take that, you can pass it on to the team, and that helps inspire the team to continue making the game.
When we release a new update, just seeing the positivity in the community, seeing people laughing and having a good time with their friends, and all the lovely comments that we get through the Discord that's very satisfying.
Very often during development, we'll get things that aren't quite finished, but they still work. One of those things is where the ghost can go and the sounds that it makes. So several times in development, when I've been setting up a new map, the ghost has appeared on top of a wardrobe, completely silent, and scared the living daylights out of me. And that's happened a few times, so yeah, even we get scared of our own game.
I think one of my favorite things is how the game still gets the team. I've been on calls with our QA team, and they've been testing, and we'll be in the middle of a conversation with them, and we'll get a huge jump scare. The game is so random that even we still can be surprised by it, and seeing things happen behind the scenes and knowing how the players will react, it never gets old.
I made the game purely for a hobby. I never really made it to make money or make a really popular game or anything like that. I really want to make Phasmophobia the best game it can be, which is why we've got a really long roadmap, and we're getting in everything that I wanted to do before the release. Once we get to that 1.0 release, it's going to be a very different game from when it released.
I want to say a huge thank you to all of our players, new and old, and we can't wait to show you what's in store in the future.
Thank you so much, everybody, for 5 years of Phasmophobia. What an incredible experience. Thank you so much.
I just want to give a huge thank you to the whole community. The game wouldn't be where it is without them, and here's to another 5 years.
And so here we are, 5 years later. Happy birthday, Phasmophobia, and here's to so many more.
Happy 5 years!
Thank you so much for 5 whole years of ghost hunting.
Here's to 5 years of ghost hunting memories and to many more in the future.
Спасибо ей за то, что она так круто изменила мою жизнь. С днем рождения, Фазмочка!
Phasmophobia 5주년을 진심으로 축하드립니다.
И с юбилеем, друзья!
Phasmo community is best community.